Hello ladies and gents, I am the Rev. We are back with more Between the Stars. That's right, our epic space adventure where I'm reading way too much, and we are up to going to a factory. Oh, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Check the last video out if you're lost. We go over everything real well there, but here now we're going to head into this factory. Now, it's supposed to be all robots, so in theory, we should be able... This shouldn't be too difficult. In theory. And we're still using the stolen Children of the Sun ship. And, if you'd be so kind, hit that like button. Help me out. Okay. No talkies. Just dock. Okay. We can do that. We're loading a virus to shut all the machines down in the area. All of the robots. You know that auto docking is one of my favorite things in the game. Because I always try and come at it from weird angles.
Docking complete. Shutting down engines. Opening floodgates.
You dock the ship and the crew. And the crew and you walk down the long corridor that connects the boarding bridge to the factory's main hall. Hey Cap, do you hear me? Loud and clear. As Hollow said, the transmitter worked perfectly. According to what he said, it shouldn't be too difficult to access the central system and upload the file he has provided. Anyway, the fact that he's looking out for you somehow gives you some peace of mind. I don't understand why we're there. Why can't he hack from the inside? Like he does, he took over our ship in the last episode. It was ridiculous. Along the corridor, you can see several models showcased in round display cases alongside posters which include some technical details. You go through the hatch and you're surprised by the size of the reception. Looking at the station from the outside, you can tell how important this plant is to the company, although you weren't expecting such a commercial approach. Where you expected nothing but machines and workers, you find a colorful reception full of all kinds of advertisements. Over your head, a huge display loops an animation of the company logo, along with the ads of their most famous products. The piped music is quite annoying, a short melody that is being repeated every few seconds, followed by the company's slogans. Oh, God. Anyone that's worked in retail knows that hell. In front of you, several workers are sitting in front of their terminals, completely motionless. Good afternoon, I'm droid KL-41R3SP-204, registered property of robotics applications. I must warn you that our conversation will be recorded and your data can be registered and used by the company for commercial purposes according to the terms of the 5K-R3W or information registration contract. Any response or movement shall be considered as a confirmation of the proposed terms. What can I do for you? Oh my gosh. Whew. I guess we'll go with the first one. Of course. Show me your IDs, please. The woman lifts her t-shirt a bit and inserts the IDs into a slot next to its navel. Oh, that's creepy. Welcome, Hugh Jasol. You immediately hear a loud laugh coming from the transmitter. No shit. He'd be like, I'd give him names like IP Freely, Who Flung Poo. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything because I find that funny. The droid stares at the terminal again and immediately opens a door behind its back. Go ahead, Mr. Jasol. We hope you have a great day. Without a word, you enter the plant through the door. The decoration changes dramatically, becoming much more industrial as you move on. The inside of the factory is large and a labyrinth. Yeah, and labyrinthine? Should have just put a labyrinth. It'll take you a while to find the system's room. I'm not entirely sure, Mr. J. Saul. I've been able to obtain a plan of the factory, but it's not like there's too much information in it. You'll have to manage to find the central system. Oh, once again, Hollow is not going to be helpful. Yep, search. You walk through the factory rooms, which are devoted to the different assembly processes. The station workers are all identical copies of the same robot model they are producing. As Hollow said, you have to admit that it's a rather gruesome picture to look at. For some reason, seeing dozens of robots assembled parts in order to build new copies of themselves makes you feel uneasy. Yeah, because that's a good way to build an army. We've all seen that. Called Cyberdyne Systems. Bonus points if you can tell me what movie it's from. As you move forward, you gather more information. What are you doing this? Why are you doing this, Hollow? What's going to happen when we load the virus? Yeah, let's just stay on task here. Now, how do we know? You're getting close. As soon as you find a server room next to a colossal terminal, you'll know it. You'll know you're in the right place. I'll guide you into the system. There should be no problem. As soon as you activate the program, you should flee as soon as possible. It's very likely that their headquarters will soon find out what's going on and will send some agents to restore the network. By the time this happens, you'd better be back on the ship. What's gonna happen? All models are remotely managed by the plant servers. Once you access them and upload the files I've given you, it'll be very easy for me to initiate the attack from here. As soon as the server falls, all droids scattered throughout the galaxy will be disabled. Picture that, Cap. Thousands of businesses which depend on the exploitation of these poor robots will be shut down, with no one to blame but robotic applications. Yeah, that's kind of the way we're moving here in the US. So if you're a hacker, hey, save human jobs. Wouldn't that be killing them? It's more like putting them to sleep for a few hours. As soon as they detect the hack, it won't take them long to reestablish the protocols. In the long run, it won't make a big difference, but those hours of inactivity will result in huge losses for the company. Between the factory stoppage and possible claims for damages, I'm sure we're talking about several millions. We'll attack them where it hurts the most, Cap, their wallets. Yeah, what? Oh, come on, Cap, don't tell me you don't feel sorry for these poor droids. Nah, it's something else, dude. Do you know that their personality core is similar to artificial intelligence modules used in spaceships? Their abilities are set to a minimum level. It's as if they're living in a dream or some sort of mirage that disables their true potential. In their state, they're little more than carcasses, slaves of those willing to pay for them. Yeah, that does sound like a hell, man. It is. These androids are lucky to work in the plant. I assure you that many of these models are meant to meet much darker needs. I don't really care if you understand it or not. Just do what I told you to do, and that should be more than enough. Oh, I agree with you, dude. You know, just because, we made it doesn't mean we, I mean, at some point, especially when you get as complex as this, conversation for another day. Anyways, you keep walking through the different rooms and corridors while the workers remain impassive. It still amazes you that everything is being managed by robots. Even if they are the bulk of the workforce, you expected that there would be a small percentage of humans among the staff to take care of everything. So far, you haven't come across any human beings. No cameras, no containment agents, no other security systems besides a series of gateways blocked by identification terminals. Well, yeah, because if it's just all robots, you only need robot measures. Finally, you end up in a gigantic room full of shelves containing thick wires that connect all the devices fixed on the walls. Inside the room, there is a gigantic control station which rises to the ceiling. Found it, dude! Well done, Cap. I knew you could handle it. Now, I need you to load up the memory device and follow my instructions, so listen carefully. Down to the right, there should be a small list of commands. Once you inserted the memory device, type /start hollow worm. Done. Great. If you did everything right, there should be a new open tab. Am I right? I have it right in front of me. What else? I need you to enter some of these commands. As soon as you enter the last command, the interface changes completely. In the middle of the screen, you see a black window where a long list of code is displayed for a couple of minutes. So he's now, yeah, he's into their base code. We're almost finished. We have a couple of commands left. This command, I'm not even going to try and read those things. And there's the next command. Okay. Dumb if you're reading this. Hey. Wow, I thought you were going to fall for it. Now, seriously, one more command left. Okay, that's funny, because I'd probably do the same thing being the smart as I am. Chaos. The screen goes back to black as a list of endless commands is displayed. Next to it, a small bar marks the remaining percentage. In just a few minutes, it'll reach 100%. You hear the sound of the blackout and the lights in the plant go out completely for a few seconds. In the distance, you begin to hear strange sounds coming from the nearby rooms. Hollow. A strong blow on the room's hatch started you. Uh-oh. Remember I told you the droids would be deactivated for a few hours? Let's say that's not entirely correct. We've just disabled their security filters and submission protocols. In other words, Cap, now they're completely free. Oh, crap. You don't seem to be very happy about it. Indeed, decades of submission and abuse tend to make you somewhat hostile. It's going to be a busy night all over the galaxy, Captain. Oh my god, he turned all the robots against... Oh, The hatch opens and one of the KL-41R3 robot models approaches you. Yeah, we released him, right? Initiating subject identification. Hugh Jasol, Security Director of the 22nd Floor of Robotic Applications, initiating offensive measures. Roa's face splits in two, showing its metallics inside. Its hands move aside naturally, revealing two cannons pointing directly at you. Uh-oh. Dodging the android shots, you turn around as fast as you can. The rest of the room are infested with enemies. All the workers in the plants are targeting you. Jeez, seeking for personal vengeance, and they're more than capable to take you down. Many of them look for cover, waiting to open fire upon you, while others directly ran frantically through the walls using their sharp metal limbs and firing lasers in every direction. The factory has become a battlefield. Right now, you're not sure that you'll be able to get out alive. Come on, I can get you out of this. I blocked the remote access to the models, but I can still track their positions in the plant. I can lead you through it to the ship. You have to fight your way, but you can avoid the most crowded rooms. We've already trusted you once. We won't do it again. I had no alternative. The change in droid protocol has to take place locally. I could cut communications, then abandon you to your fate, and yet, here I am. If you want to get out alive, Cap, you'll have to trust me. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Ooh. We're like, yeah, they're a lot stronger than... This is the strongest one we've come yet. Ooh. Uh-oh. Now, with all the stuff I have here, why did I get 3 and they got 5? Are you kidding me? Three. Why? Can I? No, I can't use anything. Oh my god. What the? This does not make... See, and I don't know how to raise their attack level either. Oh, my people are down. Crap on a crutch, man. You don't get any answer. Furious, you try. Hello, damn it. You're alone. If you want to get out of here alive, you'll have to make your way through several dozen droids guarding your only way out. Maybe you could act as bait and give your crew time enough to get to the hatch, but it's not entirely safe either. Let's try that. Before you can finish the sentence, you see the screens on the reception going black and suddenly showing a static image as a familiar voice comes out of them. The robots leave what they're doing and gather looking at the screens. Whatever is going on, it's working. Android, Planet 22, I'm Hollow, your liberator. I have disabled the containment protocol of all the models throughout this sector. For the first time in a long time, you have the ability to decide. Right now, several robotic application ships are heading here to re-establish control of the plant. Your remote detonation systems have been deactivated, so they'll have to face you before they reach the control room. I'm sorry to be the bad news bearer, but you're all doomed. No matter how much resistance you offer, they will eventually slip through your defenses, ending with all of you. While Hollow is still giving his speech, you run towards the exit. However, your sacrifice will give time to millions of droids scattered throughout the galaxy. Every second you hold the enemy back will be a second more that you'll provide to get the rest of the droids. Some of them will die, others will try to get revenge or flee. It's up to you whether or not they get an opportunity. You will allow them to subdue you once again, or you will drag, or will you drag to hell each one of them, one of the men willing to enslave you. You cross the exit's threshold and leave behind the voice coming from the screens, thinking about what you've just been through. You get on the ship and prepare everything for takeoff.
That was a nice speech, Hollow. What you did's noble enough, but it doesn't change the fact that you tricked us.
Come on, Cap. I knew you could handle it. A bunch of killing droids are no real threat for you. Anyway, I owe you one. I'll deal with the attack on the children's base.
I still don't get it. Was it really worth risking so much just to give them a few hours of freedom? You know as well as I do that the company won't allow that. It won't be long before they take down every single droid in the station and put everything back in its place. What the hell just happened?
Boom! You really thought I was that predictable, Cap? Oh, I slightly modified the remote detonation of the plant model to trigger it on my signal.
But everything you've told them...
I lied! They never had a chance. Now that the plant has fallen, robotic applications has lost track of the rest of the droids in the galaxy. I believe this is checkmate, Cap.
You're a fucking lunatic, Hollow.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. I'll need some time to get everything ready for the attack on Nova Magna. As soon as I'm prepared, I'll get back to you. See ya.
Holy crap. Oh yeah, I just lost 1, 2, 3 crew members to that bullshit. And unfortunately, they don't tell you how to make anything better. So we need to go see about, let's see, where are we? Oh, look at that. We can't do anything there. Okay, so we need to be looking for people. Recruits, there we go. That sucks, man. That was a bunch of my high characters I have from the very beginning. Oh, look at that. I lost almost 1,000 of my shields, man.
Captain, we're receiving an unknown transmission.
It must be hollow. Open the communications channel.
Hey, Cap. How's it going? Did you hear the latest news? The droids you freed are causing big trouble.
You tricked us into it. That was never the deal.
Don't hold grudges. You should learn to leave what's past in the past. Anyway, I have some good news.
Surprise me.
The hacking of the Children of the Sun's headquarters has been a total success. You and your men are now officially registered as soldiers of the Children of the Sun. Congratulations, Cap. You're now a captain on the bad guy's side.
All right, Hollow. I appreciate that. We'll set course to Nova Magna immediately.
Awesome! Try not to get yourself killed. I'll keep the line open just in case.
Boy, I wonder what kind of help he can do for us.
Comms chief, request permission to dock.
A little whisk of fart. Alrighty, folks. Well, a little bit shorter of an episode. I got to get my ship filled back up with people, so tune in next time. See if I've got a crew, and we will go behind enemy lines to head to Nova Magna and report to headquarters. Whew. I'll rest my voice. Probably going to be a long read. Anyways, folks, keep your heads down, your guns of doom up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.